Hi, welcome to the second part of my Triumph Tiger modifications video. Now, as you can see, the original system is still in place, but what I have done is I've bought a second set of downpipes off eBay, 90 quid, nice condition. Now I'm going to cut them up and modify them, and then when I'm happy with them, I'm going to swap the two systems over so the bike isn't off the road for any length of time. So this is my eBay purchase. It's obviously got the guard taken off and the oxygen sensor removed. The exhaust, well, silencer gasket is in good condition. So first of all, I found this piece of cap that's a snug fit on there, so just to protect it when I'm turning it around. And rather than have these header clamps rattling around and sliding up and down the tubes, I've just cable tied them all together, so they're out the way, well, and they're not making a noise. So my original plan was to cut that section out and just put a piece of tube in, but I'm not happy with that for a few reasons. Mainly because it'd be quite difficult to weld this section back on in the correct position without making a fancy jig. So the jig would have to incorporate something to align them up and align that at the right distance, angle, etc. It'd be quite an involved jig. So I've decided I'm going to pass on that. So my plan B is to cut a window in the bottom of this, take the plate out, gut it like a fish, then either put that plate back, but probably not, probably put a bigger plate and overlap it, and then just weld round it, and that way hopefully all these positions won't be altered much. That's the theory anyway. My other worry is I can't weld. Well, I can weld. I can stick weld, arc weld, MIG weld, braze, solder, but I've no experience with TIG. Now ideally this needs to be TIG welded, and I'd like a nice job of it. So me throwing pigeon droppings all over it is a definite no-no. So I'd have to entrust that with someone else, and that's why I don't like the idea of just chopping that section out and getting someone else to put a piece of tube in, because it could come back cockeyed or all over the place. So like I say, I've decided I'm going to do it in the bottom. No real reason really. So I'm gonna draw a nice little square there, and with a Dremel and drills and whatever, I'm going to hack it out, then with chisels and punches hopefully be able to gut the inside, and then we can plate it. and job's a good one. I'll be turning the video off now and again, maybe to keep the noise down, or because of the repetition, be a bit boring. But I'll try not to cut too much out. So, working out where to cut. Well, I don't like that snotty lump there, so that's coming off. I don't want to put sharp corners in, so I'm going to radius them corners, because I don't want any cracks emanating from these corners. Okay, here goes nothing. It's a dead battery, by the way. That was harder than I thought. Nice, drill some holes in it now. Right. Don't know what this is. I'm guessing that is wrapped all around the outside of it. Okay, so that's the outer skin cut out. Now it seems to have an inner canister and it had an outer wrapping of like this more stainless gauze. I noticed that the exhaust has got a uniform straw colour. Now I don't know whether that's because it's been annealed after it's been welded, or is that part of the preheat that they need to do before they weld it. I don't know. Or it could just be the heat that the normal exhaust gases put into it. It does clean off quite well with a Scotch pad. It cleans up quite nicely actually. So next to attack is this inner canister with the cat inside it. Now I'll probably wear a mask when I'm attacking that because I don't know what sort of rare earth elements are in there. Lots of nasties. So get on with that next. Oh, and regards the oxygen sensor, there's the blanking plug and copper washer. It's going to blank off that eventually. Well, now that it's open, the plan is to just drill and gouge it out, and what I'm going to use is drills like these that not only drill but they've got like a spiral cutting teeth all the way around the outside like a router. So I'll see how I get on with them. Well, I've been drilling and grinding this exhaust for some time now. Pick. And I'm thinking this is just going to take forever. You know, even broken drills. So I've decided to resort to the brute force method, and just with a rudimentary chisel and hammer just smash at it, and it comes out quite easily. That's what's inside it, just a honeycomb. There's no real dust or contamination, so I dispensed with wearing the mask. And I find the easiest way to work is to put it across my knee. You've been a very bad exhaust. And just chisel away. And well, I finally finished cutting out the internals. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up very well. So all that's left to do now is to get that stainless plate welded on. I think I'll leave it there for today.